great to have you in the studio. But as I said, a lot of people will have missed out on, your heyday, as we would say. How did this actually come about that you had a hit recently this year? How do we get this track?
Probably because I had nothing to do with it. Somebody was nice enough, a guy in Holland named Ben Liebrandt, went back and decided that he could do something different with that, and that was the result.
I heard it actually started out as being, someone used it for a car advert here, and then people phone up and say, oh, I love that record. And they think, hey, let's re-release it.
Probably so. I had that happen earlier in the States. Chevrolet was using, or should I say that?
No, it doesn't matter.
Some car manufacturer was using Lean on Me, and then Club Nouveau
did a cover,
re-recorded.
which everyone will, of course, remember. Now, Bill, as I say, people like myself love the track, but don't really know much about Bill Withers. So just tell us your story. I know you were born in Slab Fork, West Virginia, in 1938. Yes. You were one of 6 brothers or 6 children, and that's about as much as I've got.
Well, actually, I was one of 13 children, 6 of whom lived to be adults. There was a high infant mortality rate in that area, It was very rural, and but 6 is good enough, yeah. So, and I'm from there. I was in the Navy 9 years. I was a very gruff, hardened military man for a long time.
Were you an officer?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
But actually, there's a mop and a bucket in the corner, so afterwards you could always do the decks in here.
I was an aircraft mechanic, and so then I decided that I was starting to look a little funny with that hat. And I decided...
you've got on your forehead.
Yeah, see?
Yes, it's still there.
Yeah. So I wanted to try being a civilian, and I became less afraid, so I got out of the Navy, and I was a milkman for a while. Very disappointing because none of those housewives, the thing that's, it didn't happen.
We know what they say about milkmen, and you weren't one of those milkmen, were you?
So when that didn't happen, I said, I got to get out of here. I went to work for IBM, and I went to a club one night, and I saw Lou Rawls, and I overheard the club owner saying that he was paying Lou Rawls $2,000 a week. So you
went out and bought a guitar?
I thought, wait a minute, I'm working long hours here, and I'm getting about $100 a week. And so that was my first interest. It wasn't very serious. Then once I got involved in it, the whole craft thing took over, and
You were a late starter, weren't you? Age 26, I think, when you sort of started to sing and play.
Music, I was like 33.
Whew, blimey. And of course
26.
How much? 46? No, 30.
33.
33. Yeah. Well, of course, it's a nice story, this, because Bill was 50 years old this year. And it's nice that he had a hit at the same time, and you look very, very well for 50, might I say.
Well, now, talk to me.
Amazing physique, this man. Beauty and youth. But I also heard one other job you had was fitting a rather glamorous job on the airlines.
Actually, people think I installed toilet seats, but what I did, it was a little more technical than that. I assembled the entire unit, the
lavatory.
Bathroom unit, lavatory here. I'm working on my accent.
Put the faucets in.
I will be Wellington Wardley with this. Yeah, and so I assembled the entire thing, and it was then fitted into the 747.
Well, you've got a guitar on your lap. I know that's a guitar, isn't it?
Given to me by Jose Feliciano.
By Jose Feliciano. It's a rather an odd shape, isn't it?
It's called a craviola shape. It's from Brazil.
Yeah? Do you have it measured to your leg? It's got that nice curve just there.
No, but living in Hollywood, Beverly Hills, cosmetic surgery is...
Even on your guitar?
I had the leg fitted.
You had the leg fitted to the guitar, yes, of course, makes sense. Well, give us a quick... Come on, let's have a ditty or something. Let's hear a bit more Bill Withers, eh? None of that lovely day stuff.
I will noodle around and give you a reflection of my upbringing, my environment, small town kind of thing.
Sit back, relax, and be in love with Bill.
In love, that's good. In my hometown, there weren't a lot of girls, and the ones that there were, somebody else had them.
They had curls.
Had curls. You said blimey earlier. I know where that came from. Used to be God blind me.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was shortened to blind me.
Blimey.
And with the accent, it became blimey.
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 Yeah.
Blimey.
Blimey. I know another little story about...
But anyway.
Yes.
So I had this love affair with another lady. Since all the athletes had all the girls and the guys with cars. Grandma's hand clapped in church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hands played a tambourine so well. Well, Grandma's hands used to issue out a warning. She'd say, Billy, don't you run so fast. You might fall on a piece of glass. Jose didn't come with the guitar. There might be snakes there in that grass. Grandma's hand.
Can you just put a really long note in there? Because I know in Lovely Day you do that. No, not on the guitar. I want to hear the. I want to see how you hold your voice.
Okay, I'll do it
Just
at a
quick...
comfortable register,
okay.
right? How long do we have?
We've got 3 minutes.
Do some commercials or something, and I'll just go.
Yeah. Drink at the same time. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh! Round of applause. What a pair of lungs you've got there, Bill. If you don't mind me being personal.
I'm going to leave that. I can play with it.
Okay, we'll stay with that one. But so, you know, we've got the old Ain't No Sunshine's been remixed as well, hasn't it?
Yes.
That was covered by Michael Jackson and the Temptations.
Yes.
A big compliment, that, really, isn't it, being covered by someone like Michael Jackson, don't you think?
It's a big compliment to be paid attention to by anyone. You know what I mean? We all, I think, all of us like to be noticed. And I lived for a long time before I did this. And I was a person who stuttered until I was 28. So for me to be in anything now that requires communication and I lived a long time being very internal because I didn't want to talk because people who have other handicaps, people give you sympathy. When you stutter, they laugh right in your face. So all of this is very special to me. It's a low anxiety existence for me, and so I'm having a good time. Plus, I've been made all these honorary things. I'm an honorary juvenile. I was made that by the band. Sade, we had a ceremony over the phone, and she made me officially her uncle. I'm working on an aunt, somebody who may do my laundry or something while I'm...
You don't want to be made an honorary aunt, you want somebody to be your honorary aunt.
Be my honorary aunt. Or they can make me an honorary aunt if they'll do my laundry.
So what's going to happen from now on? Where's the future? You're still young.
Yeah, well, you know what? I would like for life to continue on as it is. I would like to remain healthy. And I would like to be able to fulfill some of the serious obligations. I'd like to be a good father and a good husband. I'd like to be a wonderful lover.
Well, Bill, I think you're all of those things already. But seeing as you've been such a great guest tonight, I've got a joke for you, all right?
Okay.
How do you turn a duck into a fantastic soul singer? I'll tell you. Put it in a microwave until it's Bill Withers. Oh, no, come on now. Thanks very much, Bill Withers.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. God bless you, beautiful. Good night. Thank you, Jose. Bless it. You like that one, though? A cool cut.